Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just What I Am playing Octopath Traveler. Last episode we finished off Olberg's story. We re-explored Cobblestone after unlocking the side quest and all that jazz. And today we're going to go and begin with Primrose's Chapter 1. At last he's appeared before me. The man marked with the crow, the man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when her noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities, at the hands of the cruel master Helganish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of the three foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her soul friend Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Yes. Let's go and get Ophelia out of here. Yes. This is for a lot of people the best story in the game. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. "10 years ago.
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
Father!
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done. Huh.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget. Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the Master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helganish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment! The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep! What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up. Completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. What happened to your sweet little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me! You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
The tavern lies at the end of the central road, just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. Oh, Primrose. This way, Primrose. Get a move on.
Ah, there you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. It better have been worth it. Our best chance at getting to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. It's her! It's her! Watch over me, Father. That day I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The three marked by the crow, my once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the three and see justice served. And until I avenge you, I will dance. I think I'm in love! How about a private show, darling? You're all too kind and too handsome, I might add. Not bad, Primrose. Not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. Make for the dormitory. Sounds so intense. Make for the dormitory. Right. Papa, Papa, I'm going to be in the play. I will be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh,
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? And guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm going to be a beautiful dancing girl, the star of the stage. Dancing girl? This is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play? Then it would be better not to say such things, not in this town at least. But what's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
what?
Look at her, she's beautiful. Hello, child.
Oh, come now.
Come now, Helena, this way. I'll tuck you into bed at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. Fucking asshole.
Yes.
I suppose I should get back to my own work. Jesus. A thorn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding, the poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister? She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you alright?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the master's playthings, all of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who displease him, or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in a gutter, left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We know we know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own?
Many thanks.
Thank you, Yusufa. But there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. Prim.
You.
What are you doing, yowling back here? Sheath your claws. It's time for work. Or do you think money flows into my coffers by itself? Get out there and collect your tips.
Wait.
Not you, Primrose. You stay.
What was that?
What was that sorry show you gave today?
I think not.
You think I'm blind? Do you hear this noise? It's annoying! I'm sorry. One glance was all I needed to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I can see every thought in that pretty, empty little head of yours, and they were not of dancing tonight. You haven't forgotten your debts now,
With me.
have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me.
The truth
I was simply remembering the first day I came here to you. Oh, were you now? Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again. Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagining the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were, it tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You have been my best investment. But tonight, you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd is looking thin tonight, out on the streets with you, and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
You are kind, master. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him master. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How's your foot?
What?
What? Here, use this. A handkerchief. Be careful out there, okay? You guys, okay. So Primrose can allure townspeople into following her. So it's the same as guides, but this time there's a chance added to it. Well, time to put on a different kind of show. And if you fail, your reputation will get ruined. This one looks to be a likely sort.
Excuse
A
me.
lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me?
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on tomorrow. It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better. I am most afraid I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at a tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show just for you. Allure. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oh my, I cannot resist such beauty! Pray, come hither. I love everything. I love making these videos. It's so much fun. Yoink. Yes, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep.
Excellent.
Good work, kitten. You will be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master. The seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, master.
Beg pardon.
Good evening, gentlemen. Ah, Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you. It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening? As long as you'll have me. As long as you'll have me for it, my dear. Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. Could it be? There, on his left arm. The mark of the crow. How long I've waited for this day. Finally, you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No! I can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kitten? Master,
I think not.
you wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers before the night is through, now would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back
You
on.
do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens across me, don't you? This is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door, on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You will put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
But it doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side, and always will be. on my side. When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the only one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
A good heart? Yusufa. Thank you. Always a woman of few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. Whew. Alright, follow the left-hand man! You will bring the woman I need, won't you now? Competent help is so hard to come by these days, whatever is a man to do. I can assure you, my lord, I am doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes. They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. So it is I thought Helganish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on the map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved, this is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already if you're coming. What is that noise? That was really a freaking big piece of traffic. Okay. Primrose. You have a dagger. Well, would you look at that? Let me go and give you a falcon dagger. Shield. I guess I can go and buy a round shield for you. I'm also going to see what other equipment I have for you. Flying helm. Sure. And iron armor. I think I'd rather have a silver vest though. Okay. Arcane knife, piercing dagger. A little bit better, but not particularly worth the 7,500 money. Or leave. Right, let's go and equip a round shield. Okay, I want to take a look at something else. Let's see, Saintly Tiara though. Less critical, but more defense, more elemental defense, let's do it. Give it to her, yeah. And then buy some more, yeah. Less evasion for old Barrack, but more defense and more space. You know what, I'm just gonna buy it from it. Screw it. Okay. And that's it. We don't have the silver thing. I just remembered. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, then I'll just go and give you something else. I'll go and give you either that or Peacebringer's Garb is pretty good. Yeah. Let's do it. I think, right? Because this gives you a little bit more defense. Iron Vest would be nice. No, let's go and give you the Iron Vest then. What else could you use? I guess a protective earring is pretty nice. And having more evasion is also always nice. Alright. I love the music so much, my freaking god. I don't think I'll be able to allure anybody, like, really powerful from these people over here. I think this is the strongest one. Yeah, let's go and take him. Nah, that's a side outright. I'd love to see more of your dances up close if I can. Let me go and also rest at the inn. Because it's free! For free! Are yours are the reap. I'm sorry. whenever I say free, I have to think of that instantly. Right. Save successful. Let us go into the catacombs. Oh, this music is good. I like this song. Alright. So... yeah, we have to go upwards to continue, so... let's go and grab this healing grape. That's a lot of lizardmen. Weak against darkness.
I am ready.
So, Primrose can summon the old man. She can also attack with a dagger. And she also has the Lion Dance, which one ally's physical attacks become more powerful for 2 turns. And this, which is deal heavy dark damage to a single foe. So I think you can start to see a little bit of a pattern with Primrose's skills. Well, you will in a moment. Once she gets enough points, we'll go and take a look at all her skills, and then you'll see what the Dancer class is all about. Okay. I guess I'll go and just attack one of these guys in the back. Okay. Let me go and hit him with some ice.
Oh, ice! Here's come through.
There we go. Just going to switch to my spear.
I am ready.
There we go. Ba 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 bum bum. Goodbye.
Try again.
Ba 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 bum. Instantly levels up twice and gets enough Japanese points to get her first kill. So, let's take a look, shall we? So, you can get the Peacock Strut, which allows one ally's elemental attacks, like augments, just increases the power of elemental attacks, increases physical defense, deals dark damage to all foes, increases a single ally's speed for 2 turns, and causes a curious effect to occur 1 time. I'm gonna get Night Ode because having AoE darkness is pretty dang handy for this dungeon. And then we're gonna get all these other buffs. So the Dancer is a buffing class, basically. I think also the ultimate skill that you can get once you've unlocked all the other skills also makes it so that you can... I think that... wait. I guess we'll see. I do not remember it perfectly, but we'll see. Is that a light element?
The battle is truly joy.
Oh, I'd love to steal from them, but I don't have my steel boy. Which is unfortunate in a lot of ways.
Here goes
But
nothing.
I'm going to attack him because I don't have anything else to do. Let's go for the Night Ode. For some dark damage.
What is the logical course of action?
And let's hit him with some lightning. Bam, ba-da-da-ma-da-ma-ma. Wow.
I'm...
I think you can see why a lot of people like Primrose's story the most. There's quite a lot of stuff about her story that a lot of people like, and just storytelling in general. Me too, of course. Right, Shadow Soulstone, nice. I'd love to steal some Soulstones, but I think that there should be like a couple of very easy places for me to go to get certain Soulstones if I really want to grind for them. Let's go with a level slash. Oh yes, they're all weak to it. Amazing.
I am ready.
Yeah, love to see it.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
It's also quite interesting that she uses dark magic. So like her dark past and all that jazz.
Oh, ice! Here, come through!
There we go. I'm also getting really hungry. So after this episode, I'm gonna eat. But I'm gonna just eat something. It's probably not gonna be dinner, but I will eat something. There's also still a golden chest in there.
Let us fight with honor.
Okay, they're also weak to ice. Okay,
I am ready.
let's go for the Night Ode.
Bring your shade.
I think aside from buffing, this class is also a lot of it is based on magic damage. I think.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's go ahead with ice. I think I still have like a chance of getting these light soul stones though from these enemies. I am.
The show is over.
Let's see, did I get anything from items? No. No, okay. Okay, I have to go to the left over here, but I want to go down here. To go and grab that beautiful golden chest. I've also just remembered something. Whenever like right now it doesn't really matter too much, because there's not going to be many locked chests around. But once we get out of the first chapters of everybody, and just any optional dungeon really, and the rest of the dungeons, I'm going to need to have Styrian with me at all times. Especially when I'm going into dungeons. Outside of that, it doesn't matter, but inside dungeons, I really need Styrian, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to open up locked chests, which would be very annoying.
Oh, ice.
Just thought I'd mention it. Keep that in mind also. If you're playing along, I would definitely keep that in mind, because that can be really annoying. If you're in the middle of a pretty deep dungeon and then it's like, oh, look at this cool chest that you can't do anything with.
I will cut you down!
Bring it on!
Goodbye.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
I think one thing I also want to mention, if you intend to get to the true ending of this game, because you can finish all of the stories of everybody, but that's not the true ending of the game. If you want to get to that ending, I would highly suggest trying to keep your party's level equal, I would say, kind of. To keep everybody at least powerful, to have a strategy for everybody. Well, you're gonna have to do that anyway, because I think you need them you probably need them in your party when you do the story part of them. So, let's see, what do I want to get? So elemental attacks, physical defense, or speed. I don't care much for speed. I guess elemental attacks seem like a nice thing. Right, and then she gets a freaking ridiculously useful skill. Oh no, wait. Oh no, this is not the one. I think we get another one later on that's even better. But this one allows you to grant allies... Oh, sorry. Status augmentations. You grant to allies who persist for 1 additional turn. Further emphasizing on her ability to buff people. Empowering Earring. What does it do again? 50 HP. I don't really care too much for that. At least not at the moment. Maybe later on. You surprise your foe. Well, they're dead.
Now, what next?
Ice, baby.
Oh, ice. Pierce them through.
Ice, ice, baby. Bum 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 bum.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Now then, I will cut you down.
There we go.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Nice. If only I could run into a Kate. I don't think I can run into Kate in the normal dungeons. Later on, probably, like outside of these dungeons, I could, but I think inside of these particular dungeons, like the first chapter dungeons, I don't think I'll run into Kates, but I could be wrong, of course.
Day for battle.
Hello, you are looking a little bit more menacingly.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
And you, of course, get to attack a little bit earlier.
The battle is truly
No,
joy.
it's fine. The battle is truly joy.
What is the logical course of action?
Ice,
oh,
the...
ice. Pierce them through.
Nice.
Here we go.
Hey, it's actually right to the ass. Would you look at that? Alpha is useful.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
There we go. Did I save my game? No, because I got attacked with it. Let's save my game. And let's see. Let me go and use some of my inspiring plums. There we go. And let's GTF up. I was about to say, unless if I get attacked. Which I thankfully didn't.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kitten?
Master Helganish, whatever are you doing here at this hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Yusufa!
Prim, I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut. But my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
Prim, I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Hey, Prim, we're friends, aren't we?
What?
I was sold to this place as a child. Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely, having no one. But you, Prim, you were different. Always standing tall, proud. No matter how hard your days, looking at you, it gave me strength.
Yusufa.
Tell me, Prim, were we friends?
Yes, Yusufa. You were my friend.
I'm so happy. Not alone.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life. If she had shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
I have danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste, as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me? You're nothing but a stupid whore! You would have died on the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing. I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
All these years, the jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day, the day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
Primrose. You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just your little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine. Very well. You've had your fun. That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction, I will overlook your impertinence.
Master, go pleasure yourself.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one. It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite. What a waste. Yes, a terrible, terrible shame.
The only shame is that I could not do this sooner, Master. Time for the main event.
Here we go!
Here we go.
Alright. Not the amazing music, but my god, I love the story. What am I gonna do? So the boys in the front are weak against axes. Need to figure out their weaknesses.
Interesting dilemma.
Let's begin with analyzing. Also swords, okay. Here we go. 47, not bad. 85, that's a little bit bad. And that's nothing.
I will cut
Double
you
slash. Okay, so Helgen is just not weak against axes. Or swords.
I am ready.
Music is still good though, but just not as good as the other one. Oofus. Trembling with anger. He's gonna do something nasty, and I don't like it. We're going first aid, Primrose.
That'll do her.
I'm ready.
Let me go and increase all barracks' physical
The
attack.
lion dance.
victory.
Oh yes, that's a lot of damage.
What is the logical course of action? So much to learn.
Here we go. Let's get down to work.
I guess I could hit you with an icicle, but I think I'd rather. You know, I want to figure out if you're. Whoopsie. Are you weak to axes? No. Okay. Daggers.
The
Right.
battle is truly joy.
So daggers, spears. So he's gonna do something nasty right now. You know what? Well, I don't have I don't have the thing. Well. There we go. Know your place. Ouch. Meh.
Now,
Not too bad though.
what next? Much to learn.
So daggers and light magic. Okay. I guess I could attack with daggers like crazy, but I want to wait. Oh wait, this is gonna be bad. The old man
I'm ready.
helping me fight this freaking proprietor of his favorite tavern. Double slap didn't freaking nothing.
The battle is truly joy.
Okay. So I want to weaken you in the next turn. In the beginning of the next turn.
Let's try this.
Get a load of this.
Here we go.
Okay. Spin fence.
Here goes nothing.
And let's go and do this. Okay. Time for some power, baby.
My focus is. Oh, ice, pierce them through. How about you?
Let me go and do Abide. Get some extra power.
I am ready.
Let me go and do, I think the Peacock Strut on... Well, no, Cyrus has already used this thing, so let me go and do the Lion Dance on
The lion dance.
Alphen. Okay. And then Primrose.
I am ready.
You can go full power, and let's go for... I guess the Moonlight Waltz. That did nothing. Well, she's not particularly the strongest of characters, so I guess I shouldn't be too
How
surprised.
about you? My blade is
Bending! Cross strike. He's dead. Welp.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Eat the sand, you piece of shit. Heavy coin pouch, nice.
Primrose.
You always were different from the rest. The fire in your eyes, it burned brighter than any others. I have seen many a girl in my years, but none quite like you. You fascinated me from the start.
Come, Primrose. Won't you dance one last dance for me?
I'm sorry.
Quite the dancer yourself in the end.
Guess you won't be needing this anymore. The village of still snow. I'll need to pack some warmer clothes.
Farewell.
And with that, master, I do believe my debt is paid. Yusufa. We are free at last, my friend. And so, Primrose sets out from the shifting sands, to a land of swirling snow, in her quest for vengeance against the 3 foul crows. Where this dance will lead her, none can say. And with that, my friends, we have obtained all of the characters. And now we get to deal with the second chapter shenanigans. However, allow me to run back into town, hopefully not run into your encounter. Okay, thank you. So I think I'm going to end off over here, people, and next episode we're going to go and once again check out the town of Sunshade. Sunshade. And I think after that I was originally thinking about doing the quest, but I first want to go and do something else. Because there's something else that is quite interesting to take a look at. So my friends, hope you enjoyed this episode of Just How I was playing Octopath Traveler, and next episode we're going to go and do whatever the hell I just said. Goodbye.